Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Don't act like you ain't ever seen black people have to get their shit together before, bitch. Okay? Yeah, you know how this shit go.
Oh boy.
You know how this shit go. Tap the fuck in. Make sure you share this motherfucking live in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, what you say? You call me ghetto?
I say get him, Mimi.
Oh, okay.
Get him.
Okay, if you call me ghetto, that was cool too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we back in this motherfucker. Yeah. Period. Nah, this
information.
Nicely dressed young man was just giving us some tips on how to get our motherfucking bread up, bitch.
Listen, since Facebook, I ain't even gonna say they was hating technical difficulties.
Period.
But what we gonna do is I'm gonna teach y'all 2 terms. So y'all got some homework, but I promise y'all homework. You gonna love me. I'm about to tell
love you. That's a lot.
We got somebody from Australia in the house.
You gonna love me. I'm gonna tell you how they get rich in the crash. So you got 2 instruments, just basic: put options and call options. What a call option is, basically it gives the owner the right to buy the stock at a certain price. So what do I mean by that? Say for example, Apple is trading at $100 per share. And let's say in 2 weeks, you hear the new iPhone coming out, and so you buy a call option for $110.
Mm-hmm.
Now Apple shoots up to $150.
Somebody's phone is up.
Okay, so now Apple is at $150. You got a call option at $100. What's your profit? It's $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
$150 minus $100.
$50.
Okay, but each contract is worth 100 shares. So if you do $50 times 100, what's that?
500, right?
Is it?
5,000.
That's $5,000.
Okay, I'm off a couple G's then.
We went to Detroit public schools, bitch. Don't act like you don't know in this motherfucker, okay? We struggling in this bitch, okay? We barely know shit.
It's okay. That's why we here.
Yeah.
To educate the people.
That's why you here.
So that's an example of a call option. Now put option. It's the same premise. Say for example, I come to Dave and I say, Dave, I'm gonna give you these Jordans, these new Jordans. You gotta give me these shoes back. Now let's say Dave go to G-Fin. He say
Adidas.
Okay, they could be Adidas.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I say Adidas. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Anyway,
Adidas.
he go to G-Fin say, I'll buy your Adidas for $500, right?
Bet.
He say less. Now, mind you, DB still got to give me my shoes back because I loaned it to him, right? Mm-hmm. Now, let's say he find the same exact shoes for $100. They're Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out. G-Fin bought them for $500. DB found some more same exact Adidas for $100.
Mm-hmm.
What's your profit? It's $400, right?
Right.
Okay, what's 400 times 100 shares?
4,000.
That's 40 G's. So it's basically selling something that you don't own. That's what wealthy people do in the crash. Mm-hmm. So when the 2020 crash happened, all these stocks, Tesla, Amazon, when they was trading at 2,000, when Nike was at 170, just think about it as they're selling it at the highest price they can. And then what happens? When the market crashes, they buy back those same shares at that low price, and they give them back to the person they borrowed them from.
That's easy money right there.
That's how they get wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
So they make more money in the pandemic than they do when we thrive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got some juice.
Is you single? Is you single on this motherfucker? Look, I'm trying to help you out. Is you single? Oh, he got hoes. He got bitches. He got bitches. He got a nice significant other that busted open for him every now and again, bitch. That's what that means.
Every now and again.
Every now and again.
I have a nice young lady.
Oh, okay.
Shots
So he
out
not
there.
single. I was trying to give him his props. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying.
Shots out.
You was trying to auction the nigga off.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
trying to.
that-
I was trying to see.
Listen, you were trying to
who the
sell
fuck
his stock. That's
yeah,
what you were
who the
trying
fuck
to do.
wanted a knowledgeable nigga? You know what I'm saying? In their catalog, you know. But he
You
said
was
he
trying to
got
give
a
him them
nice-
stocks where you split him up and then he bring it in, then he make his 4,000 and do what he need
That's
to
what
do.
I said. She
as
was trying
far
to
as
sell
now.
his stock.
Yeah.
Like, shit,
I
was trying to
that's
put
a real
him
Detroit
on.
woman. Exactly.
For sure.
I was trying to put him on.
For sure.
Kevin
Oh, I
Samuels
can
on
sell
that.
You
water to
supposed
a
to.
well-head
Hey,
ass.
listen, chocolate drop. You know, I don't need to be put
Chocolate
on.
drop.
Yeah.
Okay, change my name to Chocolate Drop
There
because
it is, there it
apparently
is, there it is.
it's Chocolate Drop. What you say?
Check this out.
Oh,
Cause you about to get a freestyle single in a minute. You about to get this hot freestyle. I don't
you
need
said
no
you got a nice young lady. Don't sing to me or do none of that shit if you got another bitch. I need to be the only one. The only one in this motherfucker. I'm selfish
hey.
and I'm stingy. And I'm territorial.
I got you.
Right.
I got you.
Damn, I love her voice.
That's what I'm talking
Because I'm
about.
going to fight for what the fuck I want. So is she ready for me? That's the motherfucking question. Yeah, that part.
So how about them Cowboys?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this about because brothers be I don't know why brothers or some brothers they get into situations where they get in child support and
Don't you ruffle no fucking feathers tonight, man.
I'm going there because I think me and Tiff was talking about this long time ago and when we start talking about this my theory is if it seemed like the relationship don't work and me and Tiff was going back and forth with this.
Child support is revenge on a nigga.
It's facts. But Mimi, let me ask you this. If the relationship don't work between if it don't work between me and you and we got children, I tell brothers all the time, if it don't work, get the kids. And I by no
Can
means
a nigga really do
Wait,
that?
hold on,
Listen,
wait,
listen,
Can he
listen,
really?
listen, listen to what I'm about.
Let me jump in on this.
Go-
Okay,
go.
so in my situation, I'm gonna give you some personal information on me. So
Period.
between me and my son's mother, she wasn't doing what she's supposed to do. So okay, bet I fought for custody of my son.
Did you have to fight G?
No, I didn't have to fight. But when I went to court and the judge awarded me full 100% custody of my son,
Damn.
I told the judge, I don't want child support. I just wanted my son.
So
The judge said that
Oh, shit.
it's a Michigan law that the sole provider gets custody. I mean, gets support from the other person. But I said I didn't want them. They said there's nothing she could do about it. So, depending on where you are, even if you don't want support, they make them do it anyway. So, whether it be male or female, let's say Mimi has a son or daughter, and it's with you, and she tells the judge, "I don't want it." It's gonna happen automatically. There's nothing you can do or say about it.
See, and this is where I come in and I interject and I say, hey, listen, the same way that when I seen, just for example, when I seen Mimi and all my game, all the conversations that we had.
Not the game.
No. Well, all the conversations, I don't want to say game, but all the conversations that me and you had to make this baby. I tell brothers all the time, if the relationship don't work, go to her the same way that you got her or the same way that y'all met and made that baby and tell her, hey, listen, it's not going to work, but let me free you up. Because what happened is women, they get held accountable all the time with the kids. And so you got to go to work. You got to cook. You got to clean. You got to do this. I'm telling brothers to step up and be responsible like G did and just say, listen, baby, I'm going to take the kids. Now, you can come get the kids anytime you want to, but I'm going to take the burden off you.
Niggas is too busy fucking the hoes,
But
going, hanging
they
out with
are-
their homeboys, going to the club,
Mimi,
selling drugs,
they
doing
are-
drugs, drinking.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
at the-
saying?
at the
They
strip
not
club,
at the strip club
doing all
throwing
that.
money,
But just think
blowing money.
But just think about if a dude that's fucked up, and I told Tiff this, we work good up under pressure. Our shit can be really, really, really fucked up.
I don't know about that.
I'm
baby.
telling you, we work good up under pressure.
I don't know
Our
about
shit can
that.
be really fucked up. But as you going through that, you looking at that child and you be like, all right, bet. Let me tie my shit on a little tighter. Let me go.
Certain men, Dave.
Certain men, because All of them.
I think every man has that in them. It has to be tapped into. Now I'm not.
Now you're tapping into your inner Kevin Samuels.
Well, my brothers is good dudes. Like my brothers is good dudes.
But I feel what you're
all
saying,
their kids stay with them.
That's what
they take care of their kids. They don't stay with the mama.
Okay, cool.
So I can identify with that.
Thank you.
However, I do know niggas that don't even barely see their kids.
Yeah,
ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
But you know why the majority of them like that? Is because they let that woman lead instead of that brother saying, "Hey, listen, let me free." And most women will fight you, be like, "No, you can't take my. I'm trying to free you up, baby."
I gotta put that finger up. I got one better for you.
Okay, come on.
So there was a post. I reposted it, and it was a woman.
Phone lines open, Mark.
Yes, sir.
Open the motherfucking call lines, bitch. Call in, yeah. But it was a woman that she made a post and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna take. I don't want my baby daddy to be on child support anymore. I want to help him to get his CDL because I want to be able to help him help us."
That's what she said. I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I have to put us in a position where he can provide for us, you know, financially, and maybe child support is not the best thing, and that's what she did, you know. But it's not a lot of women out here that's doing that because honestly, I think child support is the revenge. I loved you. You ain't do right by me. You said we was gonna be together. I got this baby, and now you know what I'm saying, you flipping the script. So I'm about to put your motherfucking ass. You know, I'm about to make sure I get everything I can get out of your ass.
I think it need to be a class for brothers, just brothers. That if it don't work out, like it needs to be therapy that show you how to talk to that woman when the relationship doesn't work, and say, "Hey, listen, I'm willing," because all that dude has to do is stop putting pressure on you all. Y'all already got enough pressure going on. So why the fuck do most brothers that have a kid and then they won't even see the kid? But the reason why they won't see that child is because that woman kind of sort of is still mad and bitter and be like, "No, you can't see the child."
Yeah. Because it happened to me. She tried to keep him away from me for a while,
and you only hurting the child.
Yeah, that's
the only one that's getting hurt, baby.
Yeah.
That's the only one, because he's still fucking and getting his dick sucked at the end of the day, bitch.
And
baby, no baby.
And when you have a relationship like that, just think about this: a brother got 3 kids or 2 kids that he's taking care of. He's better to go into a relationship with another woman that don't have any kids and say, "Hey, listen," a woman will honor you. If you taking care of kids, because a woman will look at you and be like, "Shit, he taking care of 2 kids, 3 kids by him goddamn self. Shit, I love him just for doing that shit." A woman, but
you know what? It's just why you saying so. By me being single and the women I have been talking to, whatever, and I let them know what my situation is, my kid. A lot of women saying like, "Wow, you take care of your kid." They're surprised and shocked because they're surprised. It's like, "What, you got full custody?"
Don't take care of their kids.
They don't.
Exactly.
They
don't.
don't.
Be out here on some other shit.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been trained to do that.
And the friends that I knew,
you ain't even gotta be trained. This is your offspring. I gotta train you to take care of your motherfucking offspring. Let's be real.
But they battling with that mother that's kind of bitter.
Fuck that.
Some women won't let them see. Because
I got brothers that's like, "Nah, bitch."
This
is what the fuck it's about to be. You know what I'm saying?
Because they know how they probably know how to handle, not even handle, they probably know how to have a conversation with that woman. I think that's better.
Yeah.
When you know how to have a conversation with that woman and say, "Hey, listen, it's better for me to take them." I mean, not even take the kids, but let the kids stay with me.
And guess what? The kids want to stay with
Yes.
him. They want to stay with him.
Yes.
They are better taken care of with him.
Yeah, because last time my son saw his mother, we took him down to Atlanta because that's where she's at. He went down there. We saw his grandma. Everything was cool. Dinner, good time. So stay with your mom. We stay in the hotel. So we about to leave. He came to the door like, "All right, Mom, I'll see you." He didn't want to be with her. He wanted to stay with us at the hotel. He didn't want to stay with his mom because
that's deep, baby.
I was like, wow, I didn't know what to say or how to feel about that. Deep. But it was like, okay, well,
she didn't feel ashamed though, nothing like that, did she?
A little bit,
or kind of like a smack in the face.
Yeah, because
of course she
won't be in contact with her.
Yeah.
And that the main thing with my son that I've realized and seen, he understands he's not with her. He gets that, but all he wants to do is talk to her. Mom, call me once a week or so.
I need a drink on
it's
that
hard
one.
for her even to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I last time I talked to him, I said something to him like, "You talk to your mom?" Nope.
What's going on, caller? Who is this?
What's up,
Where
G
you calling
Scott?
from?
I know who it is.
It's G Scott.
Scott detailing in the building.
In this motherfucker.
I
Hey,
knew it.
Gregory.
What's going on, man?
She's talking
What's
so
up,
sweet.
man?
Oh, do I?
Well, y'all went on a touchy subject with the child support thing.
Oh shit!
Oh, shoot.
And it's another good dad
That's
right here
a
on the
dirty
phone.
business. That's a dirty
This is another good
business.
dad on the phone right here. G. Scott is a good dude.
Is
Good
he?
daddy.
Is he?
Great daddy.
Nuh-uh.
He the second greatest daddy of all time.
Hey, Unc.
Who the first?
Come on, man. It's a guy body over here, man. I'm the greatest
even
daddy
asked-
on the
I can't believe you even
planet.
asked that.
So fucking
But I'll take
arrogant.
second. At least I ain't honorable mention. Shit, I'll take second. But now with that child support, I'm listening to everybody talk, even G Fant. I may not have went through the same obstacle he went through. To me, I felt like I went through hell with the child
See?
support,
Okay.
literally. And what they were talking about, guys gotta take control and all that. It's different. It's totally different. Like especially certain counties you go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I once was in Wayne County and ended up in Macomb County. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah,
You get
that's
to
crazy.
court and it's like this. Just because of where I work at, they ain't let me say nothing. Not a damn thing. I couldn't. All they saw was what my year to date.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mr. Scott, you did this, so you got to pay this, and that.
And it's some
No,
money.
you know what? It took. I'm gonna kid you not. When we separated and divorced, it took me some years to get me together.
Mm-hmm.
It took a lot. I talked to Dave. I talked to my dad. I talked to a lot of people around me. I barely came out my father's house. I went to work, come home, stayed in the basement. Did that same format. Dog, it crushed me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a good dad. I love my kids. I love my daughters to death of me, dude. Anything happen to them, I'm there. But just that court system alone, it'll break a man's spirit.
It really will.
It's an animal,
It will,
man.
yeah.
And it ain't built
It
for,
ain't built for us to,
No,
to
it's
be
not.
to be successful
Yeah.
and for us to really be, you know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
designed to
It's-
separate
it's-
our families.
Yes,
That's what I was
that's
mad.
what the
Yeah.
fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly
And
what
keep
the
us
fuck.
at
I
arms
hate
with each
when I
other,
hear-
right? And it's beneficial financially for us to be apart
Yeah.
in that system,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For one party
Like, I
though,
hate-
for one party.
Because I
I
read an
hate now
interesting.
when I hear guys talking about, oh yeah, mama, she didn't put me on child support. I'm cool. I'm this and that. I'd be like, tell your baby mama to talk to mine, maybe. But now I got so in the zone to I love me. I'm doing me. I'm working hard. I'm still taking care of my daughters more than what child support is asking me to do. And it just, I feel bad. I forgot about child support. I literally forgot about it. I
Yeah.
ain't paying no mind no more.
Yeah.
I never paid it. I'm gonna excuse the noise, y'all. I know y'all know I'm at work. I apologize for this. But I forgot about child support. At first, when I heard about child support and how much money they was breaking me for it, dude, I stressed out. I ended up in the hospital so many times. It was a hurtful thing for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Witness somebody just the money you work hard for and it's getting taken by a government system.
And G, let me ask
They
you
don't give a
this.
fuck. They don't give a fuck whether you got to pay bills or not.
They don't
No,
give
they
a
don't
fuck
damn.
about
They don't
that.
care
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
at all.
That's the main
It's actually
thing. They don't give a
designed
fuck.
for you to not be able to take care of
It's designed
yourself.
look, the truth is, it's designed for black men to fail. White men.
That part.
There you go.
That part.
And so let me
White
ask you
men
this, G.
created this.
Let me ask you this. So,
Yeah.
do you think that when just say like for instance like my mama, if she's got to go through
No.
child support, and she put my dad on child support, and then she passed that same method down to my sister, and then my sisters passed that same method down to her daughter, and then when I look at it, it's like a generational pass down.
My mom ain't put. My mom got.
She
two,
never did that?
She been married and she was with my father, who she still is very close with to this day, and she never put neither one of them on child support.
See,
That's
and the
rare.
name of the show is
Neither one.
That's
Teachable.
rare.
So do you think that women teach other women to put men on child?
No, because
Dude,
she,
this
you know
look,
what,
look,
and it's
no,
a
no,
lot
hold
of.
on.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
This and I kid you not, I believe they do, and you know they don't get it from other black women. They get it from the other European women. These are the women who started this shit. I witnessed a husband and wife go in court. All she wanted more money. She was getting $50,000 from him, but she wanted more.
Wow.
I mean, I watched this white man break down like, what more do she want? What do I gotta give? I gotta sell my home for her to be comfortable? And then for what I went through the situation, it was crazy. I felt like she was on the Atlanta Housewives. Like, who is you? You're not this damn famous to try to get all this for me.
That's why you gotta watch who you copulate with, and watch who you procreate with, because these women's, they be some manipulators too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They be playing their role. Yeah. You know what I'm saying too. Oh, yeah. You really have to watch. You know what I'm saying? You and I feel bad for y'all, because I really feel like the system is built against y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that really goes back into really getting to know who you really fucking with for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I be hating to hear a drug dealer say, "Man, she get me out 150,000." I look at him like, I will smack the shit out of
you. See, back to what
you
me,
know
right?
What she get me out of?
What'd you say?
And the child support system is like I tell a lot of guys in here that it's one guy here at work right now. I kid y'all not. He's on his check. It comes like $50.
Oh,
he's getting killed.
Ooh, he need a rubber. Listen, he been fucking raw too many motherfucking times. You get $50 out of Chrysler's check.
Look, he
$50.
He makes $32 an hour.
And you get $50 out of Chrysler's check, and you make $32 an hour. How many kids do you got, nigga?
He got one. One kid. That woman taking.
So they just taking it by his income, about like how much he make.
Way more than
that. I go better. I tried to get a second job. You know, child support get me on that. I say I'm about to quit this job. Fuck it. Y'all don't want me to have nothing.
Hey man,
y'all don't.
So with me was, so I was working, and I had my son since he was 3. So I had him since he was 3. I didn't get my full custody until he was almost 8. And so his mom kept on getting child support. Even though I had full custody of him, she was still getting child support from me.
See, these stories is deep, man.
The child support's a motherfucker.
Hey, man,
she ain't never get a
But you
back.
know, my brother, he has his kids, and they wanted to do back child support on his ex-wife, and he like, nah. No, we ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? We ain't about to. So it is some like some really good fathers out here.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It is. I'm not saying all of them are, because I know some deadbeats. I know some deadbeats. But I really feel for y'all, because first of all, I feel like this whole system is designed against us. It's designed to keep the man out the home.
I'm glad she said us.
Against us.
She's viewing us as a unit. We're a team.
Yeah.
We're a team.
To keep the man out the home and keep the woman, you know what I'm saying? It is designed against us, but I really feel for the man who really are there for their kids and who really take care of them and who really spend time. Like sometimes I feel like, what they take from men for child support, it might not be enough. Sometimes I feel like it's too much, but I really feel for y'all, because I don't feel like every man should be paying child support.
Every man don't get a fair shot.
Yeah. They don't. And how is he supposed to take care of himself if he giving all that he don't work for? You know what I'm saying? So it's designed.
But that's the thing in court, they don't pay attention to.
They pay attention to it. They just don't give a fuck.
I got lucky.
No,
they don't give a fuck.
All it's about is about the kids once you walk into them doors. It's strictly about the kids. So when they make that judgment, you walk out them doors, I guarantee you, these kids' mothers going to be all right, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna get something for myself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women out here who's using child support system as their job. I hate to say that.
That's true, because I know bitches
Yeah,
that don't
most
gotta
definitely.
work off
But
of child
there's a lot
support
of
check.
women out here who
Most definitely.
For real.
I mean, we just talking. You just said the dude only get $50
$50.
out of
Yeah,
Chrysler check.
From a
Look,
Chrysler
he
check and
get-
he
he
make
getting
$32 an
raped.
hour.
So-
Can somebody do the math on that?
So she work at Chrysler. Basically,
She sit at
she
home
work at
and work.
Chrysler.
But
She
he
sit
said
at home and work at Chrysler.
There you go. She sit at home working Chrysler.
But look,
She
but
getting
dig this though.
paid.
Look, he's been here 25 years.
Oh wow.
And look, this is what I commend about him. Every day he punched that clock.
It's
He
cheaper
come
to
in
keep
with a
her at
smile.
this point.
He come
It's
in-
cheaper to
look,
keep the bitch.
Every day he comes in with a smile on his face. He don't let this shit run him.
God bless him.
It don't.
Bless
I
him,
see him
Lord.
collecting bottles, everything. I gave him $100 one time. I was like, here, bro, just take it.
Tell him what to
So
call
he
me.
basically just working for a child support check.
Yeah, basically.
That's it. He said
And a
he
phone
said he
bill,
got,
if
he
that.
got, he got 3 more years on it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he holding strong.
Yeah.
Y'all see how this system is fucking us up? It's really fucking us up. And bitches use this shit as revenge rather to the... you know what? Honestly, my mother...
That's a dangerous word. Revenge is such a dangerous
Revenge.
word.
What my mother taught me is she never spoke down on our fathers ever.
Boom.
She never put them on child support. She always encouraged us that they was trying to do the best that they could. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like I said, this shit is really to get back at y'all, and it's playing into the whole
you say that
agenda. Cause she trying to get back at you, and the court system don't want no black man to be able to survive. He wants you to be with your parents. He wants you to be able to barely be making it, living in your car, sleep. $50 out of Chrysler check, and you make $32 an hour, bitch. You crazy?
That's why it goes
Get
back to
ready.
what you were saying, Mimi. You have to know who you procreate.
You
with.
do. You do.
Yeah.
You got to know the
You have to
ins
be
and
very
outs.
cautious. Don't be busting in bitches.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You can't bust it. You can't shoot every club up. You can't do
Boy,
that.
What?
Why not?
Because a lot of he said why not?
Our body in the building, man.
Where's that womp?
Because a
Where's
lot
that
of these hoes is opportunists, and a lot of them don't want to work, and a lot of them is living off the kids that they done popped out of their loose ass coochie. That's what we really need to be talking about. Because I know bitches that ain't never got to work another job in their life because they getting all this child support from these niggas.
Yeah.
And that's real.
Appreciate you, G, man. Appreciate you, guys.
Thank you,
problem,
G.
man. Love
Send me the good detail, G. I'll hit you up though. I ain't forgot.
All right. Yeah.
And so when we go into this, I mean, it goes back to what we were saying as far as like child support and learning and everything. And having these conversations each and every day, I start thinking about like, are certain people, now I really can't say as far as like my mom and my dad and my grandparents, like my like, you ever seen somebody that's not like teachable? And the
Man or woman?
it's both. When I'm talking to people, I look at them like, are you teachable? So the name of the show is like, are you teachable?
Are you teachable?
When it comes to me,
Are you teachable?
I am teachable.
You think so?
I am.
I love to learn.
I may fuck up the first time, but then after that, I'm gonna rethink my thinking and be like, okay, I fucked up. Now let me go into this differently because I can fail a test the first time, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, okay, listen, I apologize,
bitch.
and then I'm gonna reevaluate everything
Okay.
that I did as far as like fucking up.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So when I look at certain situations, as far as like me, because I'm always like every day I'm trying to become that better person.
For real.
Yeah, all the time. Even if I fuck up, I know my fuck ups.
We all fuck up.
Yeah, most definitely. But the thing about it is, I don't hold on to my fuck ups.
No, you
like
can't.
once I fuck up,
Let them bitches loose.
man, I let
learn
them
your lesson and let them
keep
go.
it moving.
Keep it
Yes.
moving. Yep.
But when I
I don't
start,
believe in losses.
right,
Only lessons.
I feel like you only learn from your fucking mistakes.
Yeah.
Your
You
fuck
You learn
ups.
more. You learn more
You
from
don't
your
learn
mistakes
from
than
your
you do from
successes. You
yeah.
learn from fucking up.
yeah. Yeah, and
You know
I'd
what I'm
rather
saying?
fuck up 1,000 times, but all right, bet I know at least I tried. And I tell kids all the time, it's better for you to fuck up 1,000 times, and that 1,001 time you get the shit right, and then it become a pattern of you getting the shit right.
But
a pattern of
You
you
don't
getting
have
the
you
shit
don't
right.
have room. Go ahead, boss. You don't have room to grow if you always succeed. You always
Yeah.
get it right all the time. You never
The
have.
most successful people done fucked up
up.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's how they became successful because they fucked up so many times and they learned the way from
Yeah.
how many times they fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's necessary.
That's
It's
kind
part
of why
the
they say
game.
practice makes perfect. When you
Period.
practice, you just keep fucking up
Yeah.
until you perfect what it is that you're doing to the
Exactly.
point
Right.
where you increase your accuracy
Yeah.
Exactly.
at whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
So when I tell Dave all the time, instead of saying practice make perfect, I be telling Dave practice make what? He be like greatness, because I want them to be great at, because I'm practicing. I need him to look at me and be like, Daddy practicing, Dave, what you gonna do? Be great. So I want them to see me practicing at that job that I don't want them to be working at.
That part
Them
that
16
I don't want them to
yeah,
be working at.
them 16 hours that I'm busting out and I'm walking
That
through them
part.
bitches. I don't want Dave to be looking at shit. I'm looking at Dave. I'm like, Dave, I need you to be what? He be like, great, beautiful, what? Great. So when I ask people, are you teachable? You know if they teachable because all you gotta do is start looking at their life. It's just like with me. I think dealing with my mother. That's one of the hardest things I gotta deal with, my mom.
Why?
Because my mom
Stuck in their ways.
And she don't want to. My mother don't want to hand over the authority, the power. My mother's 72, and I tell my mother, you shouldn't have to do shit else. Fall back, chill, and let the God handle this. Let the son handle this.
Okay.
My mother do not want to do that. My mother still have that authority that he's still Sugar Bug. He's still David.
Well, that's because she your mama.
Right.
I need my mama to fall back in. Now, all the teaching that she gave me, all them scriptures that she gave me, all that Bible study, all that mentorship, that shit kicking in now. Fall the fuck back and stop trying to
Yeah,
fight.
but sometimes it's hard because when you gonna be
Are
when you
teachable?
no, but when you gonna be at her age, when you gonna be her age,
I'm listening.
are you gonna be teachable?
See,
Cause you a difficult motherfucker right now.
yeah.
So if you gonna be teachable when you get to her age,
Me is back.
But then it go back to, yeah, I'm difficult, but I'm learning and I'm teachable.
are you?
Yes,
But Mimi, let me say this.
I'm teachable.
Let me see this. You can't have a test without a testimony, right? You got to go through something in order to get to something, right? So, in terms of his mom, if his mom didn't pour into him for years and years and years, but then at some point she got to allow what she's poured into him
That's
to come
true.
out.
And then this is
Right.
what I always say too, right? When they say doing the same thing and expecting different results is what?
Insanity.
Right? So why is it that our parents want us to do the same thing that they did the way that they did it and expect different? They want us to be great, right? They want us to be better than they did and all of that, but they want us to pattern ourselves after them and do the same thing that they did the way that they did it.
They wasn't
Well, I
supposed
feel
to
like
better.
they teach us the way that they went,
Yeah.
but they teach us the mistakes that they made as well.
I don't think so.
You know what?
Mimi.
You know what?
so.
My uncle always references the I forget. I don't know if it's "We Are the World," but what song is it, Dave? Where they say, "Listen, teach them well, but let them lead the way." Like that's my uncle's saying back in the day.
That's I think is that Stevie
Whitney
Wonder, Whitney
Houston,
Houston.
Whitney
But
Houston.
life is trial and error. You are
But
going to,
but-
and then the generations and the world changes. So everything
So-
that was okay back then
Then-
when they was our age ain't okay right now.
Right.
When
The
we,
world-
you
it's a
know what
different.
I'm
It's a
saying?
different world than where
It's
you
a
come
different
from.
world.
So you have somebody that's 74 years old thinking that it's 1984. And I'm telling my mom.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes,
not 1984,
yes.
mama.
I'm telling
Mama
my mom
Brown.
it's 2022. You can't sit on $40,000 in your savings account. You gotta let that bitch go somewhere and invest. You gotta listen to me. I'm telling
Okay,
you.
so I'm gonna go somewhere that I don't know if you ready for me to go right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
So does she have her? Because my grandmother. Okay, you can bring the caller in, but I'm still about to talk. They
Okay,
can
go
listen.
ahead. Hold on 1 second, caller.
So because my grandmother, one
How
of my
old is she?
grandmothers, she's no longer with us.
Okay.
But she picked out her burial plot. She picked out her casket. She picked out everything.
Who told her to do that?
She did it. So she did it with her own money.
Right,
So is your mother on those type of goals where she's picking out everything, and that's why she's keeping that money for when that time does come? You won't have to worry about her. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take the money with you, Mimi. Let that money go.
But she's not talking about taking the money with you. She's talking about preparation.
Is she using that?
My mother's prepared for that. But I'm also telling my mother this, and this is that thinking that my mother has, that like that 1986 thinking, and it's 2022. I'm telling my mother right now, and me and him have these conversations all the time. I'm telling my mother right now, Mama, you got perfect credit.
Period.
You got everything perfect going for you.
Period.
Go get me $5 million and bring that shit to me.
What?
Listen,
you looking at him crazy. I get what he's saying.
Listen to now. I'm telling my mother, are you teachable? This is a teachable moment.
So you want her to use the money that she already has to invest to bring you more money? Is that what you're saying?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, Mimi.
You want some generational wealth in this bitch? Like what?
I'm about to go there. What Jewish people do, what Asian people do, what Caucasian people do.
Yeah.
When you about to go into the grave, they go get all of the money that they can go get, because you can't take that money with you.
You can't.
Go get the money and go give it to the brightest individual with the brightest idea and impart it into him, no matter what he do.
Okay, so I got a question.
And I got an answer.
Is it left to you? Because it could be left to you as well. It don't have to just be when she depart from us.
She can't do shit else with it.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because when certain people, pass away, you have a will, you have what I want to go, what is it written to go to you after she leaves from here?
I'm telling my mother, the shit not even
so
written.
So you want the profit before she go?
Thank you, because this is harsh reality in the black community. You almost
but she's still here, though.
Listen.
Okay, but we don't know how much longer.
Let me say this though. The process that it would take, right, for him to get the money after she's gone, right? It's way more difficult, number one, than it would be for him to just, and then number two, why not cash out on that while she's still here, while she can still benefit and see some of that? Because here's the thing, right? Wait, here's my thing though, right? Because at the end of the day, when she passes, he's going to be the one left to handle all of the
that's
right.
True.
So
we can't get.
That's why I asked, did she have her affairs in order
she has
already?
Everything.
So that's more
of
a reason for him to do it right now, because it's all paid for.
But she's still here. Like she's not going to give you that, and she's still here.
Interject, Lynn.
Let me interject.
Can we?
So wait. So what you kind of, and I get what you're saying, but and I correct me if I'm wrong, but what it sounds like how you feel is if when he gets the money, that is just like registering her as dead.
Exactly.
But that's not what it is, right? What I would think is, why not, since this money is put up, why not let's take it out while you're here so you can benefit from it some while you're still
take
here.
It out and do what?
Let you benefit from, like, we're gonna put you in a new house. Like, your shit is already paid for. Your plot is already paid for.
Her mind is not even there.
Because
her mind is not there.
Her mind is still there.
Up here.
No.
Where's she gonna go after?
No. Listen.
Oh, if it was, you would have the money.
No. My mother's not teachable.
Lord,
this is harsh. This is harsh because what it's doing to me now is it's saying, Mr. Detroit, when Dave and Beautiful get to a certain age, go get all of the money that I can and give it to them. I don't care nothing about no money. I need them to have generational wealth, because what I'm doing, if my mother passed that $5 million down to me, all I'm gonna do is impart it, make it bigger, and so my $5 million is gonna turn into $20 million. And so when I get to $20 million, I'm gonna pass it to Dave and Beautiful, and Dave and Beautiful is gonna pass the $60 million to their children. And when you start,
so you want generational
when
wealth.
You start seeing that process rolling in,
that as well, right? He gonna take it and flip it. You know what I'm saying?
But
then you still here to where you can see some of the benefits of it. You can still reap from some of that. Why let it sit up and rot and you not even benefit from it? That's
But
basically
either way
that's the equivalent of putting the money in the ground.
But either way it
Or putting the
goes,
money
if
in the
she
bank.
got it set up for you to have it, you gonna have it eventually.
I
Sometimes you
will
just
have
need
to
to have a
wait.
little bit of patience.
It's a race, Mimi.
Okay, so what's okay? That's a big deal to
Lindsay.
you that you gotta wait a little
Interject.
bit.
Let me,
Hold
you
on.
know what? Here's the thing. It's,
Hold
not,
on,
it's
hold on.
not that we want her to die so we can get the money.
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
That, it's not that we're encouraging her death by saying let's cash out on it now. That would just be my whole observation of it. Is let's have it now so we can flip it and then possibly have some for you to benefit from it while you still here to see it. You know what I mean? Since everything is already paid for, and like that's my thing.
I come from a grimy ass family. I don't know
See,
about
now what you
that.
what you saying?
Sometimes-
See, now here, now what you
sometimes-
wait. Now
Hold
here,
on, Mark, let
what
me-
she's saying is like kill a motherfucking cash out on the insurance.
no, that's
and
not
shit.
what
That's
we
not
saying.
No, that's not what we saying, Mimi.
Black people,
I'm just saying, money change, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're right.
Money
You're right.
change,
You're right.
motherfuckers.
You're right.
You
You're
never
right.
know
You're
how
right.
they
You're
gonna
absolutely-
act and what
you're
they gonna do with
absolutely
what the
right.
fuck they got. You don't know.
And that's why black people are last economically. We have
We
too
think
much
like scavengers.
emotional attached to money. It's not even real. So what he talking about, I'm gonna be honest with you. What he's talking about, he's describing variable life insurance. So what she should have did when he was born, she could have been putting up $200-300 every month, right?
Not even
In a
that.
policy.
Life
Not even that.
insurance is cheap as fuck. It can be
Well,
$25 a month.
That's
depending
term
on
life
how-
insurance, though.
That's
We
true.
talking about variable life insurance. Now I'm about to
Okay.
teach you some wealth.
Okay,
This
that
is
part.
this is what they do. When a child is born in a family, they hurry up and get a policy on them. They pouring in $100-200 every single month. They're getting interest off of that policy as well. Compounding interest is one of the key wealth builders to generational wealth. Why? Because you think about it. Imagine you pouring in $200-300 for 40 to 50 to 60 to 70 to 80 years at a 10% return. We talking about meals on top of meals. But then what I like about it is it's the only asset instrument that's tax free. You can take the money out the policy and use it to invest. These are the conversations that we're not having. So she's 72 right now. If she would have been paying into that life insurance policy, she could have been using it as income. Dave could have bought 10 or 20 cribs in the '08 crash. And then we have a different, he probably wouldn't have the Detroit Stand Up podcast, but we'd be having a different conversation because he might be in the Bahamas somewhere. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Haiti.
These are the kind of things that the wealthy and the Jews, this is what they do.
They
Life
have
insurance.
conversations all the time. And I'm going to tell you what I do all the time now. Should I say this?
Why not?
Fuck, I'm going to say it. So I got life insurance on all the rest of my brothers and sisters. I sit back and be like this. Fuck you. I mean, it's harsh reality, man.
We all gonna die.
Yes. So listen, when my dad died, I'm looking like, shit, I ain't have a life insurance on him. I'ma cry. I'ma be fucked up. But I ain't gonna be able to cash out. So people that have children, if you know your children, I'm telling anybody this, if you know your children, if you know your child is a wild motherfucker, see what I mean? Go put a life insurance out on that joker and let him do what he want to do.
Yeah.
He gonna listen, it's harsh reality. If he gonna catch a bullet, shit, you gonna catch $100,000. You gonna cry a little bit,
Yeah.
you gonna cash that bitch out.
You know what else too? The one thing that I love when I travel, I don't have no care in the world because I don't have life insurance on my. I don't even have any children. I got a few M's on myself. So if I don't make the dream come true, my next in line, mom, dad, I need y'all to triple that
Cash
bread I
that
leave
boy
y'all.
out, yeah, and party for me. Whoa.
Whoa.
Acting unusual over here. I'm crispy.
But the point is, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You're supposed to leave wealth to the family.
Yeah. And if you don't leave wealth, it's kind of like what was you thinking? It's kind of like you a dummy for not doing that. So I have life insurance out on my family members, and I'm sitting back like, dude, do something stupid. I know. Listen, I ain't seen you in 5 years. I ain't seen you in 10 years. You don't want to come over here with my mother. You don't want to do nothing. Bet. I'ma cash out. I'ma cry because you a part of me. But the next day, I know I got that 50,000, 100,000. I'ma take care of you. I'ma cash that boy out. We got to make sure that I'm rethinking my thinking every day. rethinking my thinking every day. And my brother brought this to me up. My brother made it. It was like a reality check. I love my big brother. My big brother was wild. My big brother was gay. My big brother wanted to live his life.
Oh, really?
And I just like why I didn't have a life insurance out on him. And he was the wildest joker out of the group and the most lovable, most live. Mimi, you would love my brother Beanie.
But you know what? Sometimes that take a bit of a reality
Yeah,
check.
it is. After
know
that,
what I'm saying?
I'm on it. Don't let me get to kicking it with Lindsay and everything. Lindsay, sign these papers right quick, man.
I don't know about all
Can
that.
I say something? Can I say something? Whoever this bitch is, what's your name, Lindsay?
IPO Mace today.
Okay, no. What's your name, Lindsay?
It's
She
Lindsay.
owns-
Okay,
Hold on, she
so can I say to whoever the bitch is that's talking to Lindsay, bitch, get your motherfucking shit together, okay? Get your shit together, bitch. What the fuck is you doing? Because I got some bitches, you know what I'm saying, that'll love to have a nigga
she
like
saying about
yours.
Lindsay
So if
over
you
there,
ain't
Mimi?
if you ain't solidifying your spot, bitch, I'm about to solidify it.
That's sister love right there, ain't Mimi.
It's sister love.
We only
No,
want.
I
Pass
mean-
me that
no,
bottle,
it's
sir.
bitches.
We only-
It's
We only want all assets around us, man.
it's real recognizing real, bitch. You better realize what the fuck you got in front of you and realize that a lot of men out here ain't like this man.
She in the comments heavy.
Oh, I don't know. And I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying what the fuck it is. Like, bitch, you better solidify your spot. You better play your role. And you better realize what type of nigga you got in front of you. Because a lot of niggas out here ain't knowledgeable.
For sure, for sure.
They don't have the knowledge that this young man has.
This all Dexter though. This ain't
Dexter
hold on,
ass.
this ain't hold on. This ain't Lindsay
And
just
he touching me. What made him think he can touch me? You
Man,
know,
that-
because I'm a little, you know. He touching my hands and shit like that.
Lindsay, hold on. This what we gonna this exclusive.
I'm a bitch from Linwood.
This exclusive. Hit her with the note one time. for me.
No, I don't want him singing to me.
Hit her with the note
Because
one
his
time.
bitch about to be mad. Where your bitch at?
Hit her with the note.
on your red dress
Oh.
and some of your high heels and some of that sweet perfume.
From the
It
diaphragm.
sure smells good on you. You ain't ready for this.
It's all Dexter over here, man. We Dexter
Y'all hear
educated
that?
over here, man.
Yeah. He hit me with them pipes, bitch, from the diaphragm. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. No, you know what? That was nice. But I am being for real because sometimes women don't really realize what the fuck they have in front of them.
Yeah.
You can have Pookie sitting at the trap house. He ain't making no motherfucking money. He's smoking up all the weed and he popping all the perks. You ain't no real drug dealer, nigga. I'm sorry. This ain't for you. You know what I'm
But
saying?
what if it's Sada Baby though?
All I
gotta do is say that name right
Cause
there.
you know.
All I gotta do is say that name right there.
I'll be a slut bitch for Sada Baby. But you know what? Oh yeah.
Can I say something though?
Oh, go ahead.
This is why I love my neighborhood though, because believe it or not, his mom, Mother Brown, every time I go over there, you know what she'd tell me? She'd say, read a proverb a day. Read a proverb a day. And that just stuck with me. Proverbs, it just gives you so much wisdom. And to be honest, she was the first one to actually show me that it's real money in the stock market.
Miss Brown?
Mother Brown.
Miss Brown, let me
telling
tell you.
Oh my goodness, man.
And make the best cinnamon
Right
rolls too.
here. I'm that bitch that your son is. I'ma just say it. I'ma just put it out there, Miss Brown. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, I'ma get up off of that. But for real, no. I feel like women, sometimes we are, and I'm gonna get on the women because I get on the men a lot on this podcast and on this platform. But women, we can be some naive, dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Bitches, we don't realize what we have in front of us. You know, we so busy chasing Pookie and Ray Ray and Jaquan. And you know what I'm saying? This nigga on the block, he ain't making no money. He can't do nothing for us, but we love him because the dick decent. And you know what I'm saying? That nigga is just available whenever we need him.
I don't know if it was
need him
this
to
show
be
that I said it
available.
on, but it's like it was to my observation that a lot of times a woman won't see what she need in the man unless she first sees what she wants.
What she wants.
Like if I don't see, if she don't see all of the stuff, like say she just want the material shit. If she don't see that he got money in the house and the car and all that, you don't even know if this dude has the type of personality to be the man that you need. Because you so fixated on what you want and you're not seeing what you want in him that you can't even get know him enough
And not
to
even
know
that.
if he what you need.
You ain't even a bitch that he needs you to be. You ain't even a bitch that he needs you to be. You sitting up here and you got all these standards and you want this and you want that. He got to make this amount of money. He got to be this type of nigga. And bitch, you don't even possess what the fuck it takes to keep this type of nigga. What the fuck we talking about? Like, no.
Can you repeat that again?
Ooh.
Yeah, because that turned me on a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Rewind,
We sit up
rewind
here.
and repeat that. Yeah,
We
there
sit
go.
up
I'm just
here
saying.
with all these standards. What he got to do, what he got to have, you know what I'm saying, how he got to be. And bitch, you don't even possess not even a quarter ounce of what he needs to keep him. You don't even know what it takes to keep this type of man. But you want this type of man,
We're talking about
right?
standards, right? We ain't even allowed to have fucking standards.
No,
or nothing
we
that
can't.
they
No,
want.
I feel like men, especially if you a boss ass nigga and you smart and you know your way around this motherfucker, you need a bitch that's gonna be able to kind of hold you down a little bit. And the majority of the females can't hold they self down. They just looking for a nigga to be able to pay their bills, to be able to fuck them good. You know what I'm saying? That look good, that can look good with them on the gram. You know what I'm saying? You don't
On the
even
gram?
have.
On
Oh
the
yeah.
IG. Just for the gram. That's it.
Just for the gram. That's
You
it.
don't
the
even
gram.
have what it takes to be able to keep this man. You don't know the first thing. You don't even ask him what makes him happy or what he needs.
Are they teachable, huh, Mimi?
They not teachable.
One more time.
All they thinking about is
Now listen.
you not even asking him what makes him happy or what he needs. You just
Or-
thinking about you.
Baby,
This is
What
a
you
high
talking-
value.
What you speaking on right now is what you talked about earlier about how men say, well, what is she gonna do for me? Is she gonna take that?
she
Is
bring to
that's
the table?
all? That's all.
But
they're
this
saying.
is a man that's bringing shit to the
Exactly
table.
right. That has something.
Bitch,
that
you
has
working
value.
at Burger
That has
King. You ain't
value.
got no
Okay, there you
motherfucking
go.
car. You
There,
can
now we
barely
go.
pay
There
your
we go.
bills.
There we go.
You got 2-3 kids by 3 different baby daddies, and you sit up here asking what the fuck
Don't
a man
leave me out,
can do for
goddammit.
you.
Don't fucking leave me out of the goddamn toast,
Shout out to
motherfuckers.
Chocolate Drop dropping them
Yeah.
jewels on them on Friday.
Yeah, bitch, you need to get your life together.
Why you gotta say it like that? Though?
You need to get your life together. You sit up here asking what a nigga can do for you. You can barely do for yourself and the motherfucking dirty ass kids. You don't even keep your kids in line.
Well, don't
Yeah,
worry.
we about to go there. No, we about to go there because I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of male friends. And out of all my male friends, they are all good fathers, and they make sure that their kids is clean, taken care of. They make sure all of their needs is met. They actually make sure that the
They vent
baby
to you, huh?
mamas.
They vent to you.
They
don't
vent to me. They actually make sure that the
Why-
baby mamas is straight
Let me
because
ask
the
you
kids.
Why you think they vent to you, Mimi?
Oh, because I got a little bit of wisdom. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit.
I think it's more than that.
And they come to you because you know what to say. Because you have the right
I'ma
information.
give them the real.
Why would they?
Exactly.
Why
You
do
have
they
the
come to her,
information-
Dave?
you have
I'ma give them the
information they wanna
real.
hear.
Give them the God body
Got a
explanation.
nurturing spirit.
This-
Now
this-
God body.
Oh yeah, tell me. I ain't say it right.
This
Tell
is
me.
God body from the standpoint.
God body 101 on this
stand
bitch.
Yeah, you most definitely. I'm gonna come off my throne right quick. The reason why they come to Mimi, Mimi don't judge them,
I don't.
and what Mimi does is kind of like you. They therapy. You're they therapist,
Yeah.
and so they venting to you. And so as they vent to you, it's some hot shit over there.
It is.
As they vent to you, Mimi, they not looking at you as like no sex object.
No.
They not looking. They looking at you like help me.
Yeah.
And all you doing, and it's a beautiful thing because when a black man can vent to a black woman, and then you impart them, and then you
Embrace them and understand their
And
angle.
don't downgrade them.
That's the biggest.
Talk down to them.
what you do is, Mimi, you send them off. You send them off to where they need to be at, and they become bigger than
Mentally.
what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me say this too, because it's something I've learned. women are way smarter than men, right?
Period.
So if we learn how to work together and utilize their smartness, we'll be light years ahead of the game.
Man, listen, I say all the time, do you know how to play chess, brother, by any chance?
Absolutely.
And you understand that the queen has powers that the king does not possess.
She can make all the moves.
She can make
all the
moves
That part.
that nobody on the board
part.
can make. But at the same time, when you capture the king, the game is over.
It's over,
right?
yep,
So
absolutely.
you have to understand the power in this person that's on your team, and it's real important that we not become divisive between each other and become at war. So that the black king and the black queen should not be at war with one another. When we know there's a whole team of pieces on the other side of the board, and we really is our enemy, right?
Right.
So that's the point, right?
Need them.
And so when Mark told me, I never forget this. This is when you teachable. Mark told me, like, Dave, this Detroit, stop trying to force issue and let these women work. At one time, you remember this?
I remember, dog.
At one time, Mark was like, listen to
why I'm the wizard,
listen
man. I
to what
told
the
you.
fuck I'm talking about. You need to let Mimi work and Tiff work. What they doing is they bringing that energy.
From two different spectrums, two different perspectives.
Right, and what he was saying was, I'm already here. Once I come, I'm this from a God body
stop
standpoint.
taking over the show. Let them give them their spotlight.
But what he was like, what he was telling me was, he was like, you had to let them two black women shine. Yeah. And when I did what I did. You and Tiff I'm looking back, looking at y'all like shit. It was a glow. That you go back to that glow. It was a glow on you, and it was a glow on Tiff. To the
and
point,
we was bumping heads, but it was a glow in that motherfucker.
Yeah, most definitely.
We was bumping heads, but it was a glow.
And that's
Two
because y'all different perspectives.
Exactly.
And that's what I say. Like, what makes a good podcast, and that's what I was telling today, was what makes a good podcast, and it was specifically about that situation, right? It was like, when we have a difference in opinion, right? We have two people who represents a different point of view, right? For the sake of the audience. We're doing this as a show for the audience, right? So you speaking on behalf of the audience to feel like you. Everybody don't feel like me. Everybody don't feel like Tiff. But they speaking on behalf of the women do, right?
Yes.
So now it's important that these two black women don't walk away from the table with a vendetta against each other because they have a difference.
Oh yeah, never that.
No, and I'm saying that on the spectrum from all the shows, right? When we have different opinion, it's not about walking away with it with like I'm against you now. Like that was for the sake of the show. We're being informational, entertaining, and all of that for the show, so we can have people that
everybody needs somebody that they can relate to.
Yeah, relatable.
And
we need to be relatable.
And the thing about you and Tiff was, even if y'all bumping, it was a sister love that nobody could fuck with.
Because they were mature enough to have that conversation without walking away from the table with a vendetta. You know what I'm saying? Again, they just know that they had a difference of opinions, and it was because of the experiences that the difference in experiences in life that they have, right? As two different women.
Yeah, and it goes back to what you were saying.
Tiff, bitch, if you watching this, get your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? We need that controversial shit on here.
One more seat. Still got that one
we need
seat
somebody
over there,
that need that. You know what I'm saying?
We need that one more chick. That's
I'm a ghetto bitch. We need that bitch with some sensibility in this motherfucker.
And then it go back to what you were saying. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart, the most smartest being on the planet.
Black woman.
Man, come on, man.
Is we? Do y'all really?
Listen,
Hold on. Pause.
I'm gonna tell you why. Mimi. I know what you're about to ask.
Go ahead, Mimi. Go ahead.
Because I asked this to a black man.
You asked the wrong one, but go ahead.
Can I answer it first?
Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
I'm gonna answer.
I was on live last night to 12 o'clock, 12 plus something in the morning, chopping it up with my homeboy.
Yeah.
And I said, do you know a good woman when you see one,
Absolutely.
when you come across?
What did he say?
Yeah. However, she may be a good woman, but she may not be that good woman for you. And I understand that. However, you can't tell me you come across all these good women and ain't none of them it. So ain't none of them it. So you coming across all these women that got their shit together. They understand you. They can vibe with you. They can match your energy. You know what I'm saying? They smart on a financial level. They know how to grind. You know what I'm saying? They get it in. But ain't none of them it. Ain't none of them. Like none.
And you hearing brothers talking about, man, I'm not saying this to say this, but this is what they telling me. I got all the hoes. And so when you tell me you got all the hoes and you ain't meeting none of them,
the hoes is the hoes.
That's worth keeping.
Though.
Maybe it's something about you that's not worth.
He ain't
The
got no
hoes
vision.
is the hoes.
maybe he using that word hoes wrong. So you mean all of the ladies, and you mean tell me it goes back to what me saying. You mean all of the women, all of the young ladies, and ain't none of them right? There gotta be something wrong with you,
Something he can't see.
or something he can't handle.
I agree.
You
I
can't
agree.
be meeting all of the women,
Yeah.
and none of them
And
elevate.
ain't none of them right
Cause I'm gonna tell you something about a man. We'll get ready for the right one.
for the right one, but you got to be the right
But
one.
if you ain't the right one, it's like it is what it is.
Exactly.
But if you that one, stimulate our mind, give us peace, give us comfort. I mean,
And the
just
same thing that I said about women earlier applies to some men too, right? Where
Yeah.
we're not able to see the things that we need in a woman unless we first see the things that we
That
want.
part.
She ain't got that fat ass.
because we ain't never seen a
and that
healthy
pretty face.
relationship.
If we but say what I'm talking about is she ain't got that fat ass and that pretty face and all the things that we say that we want. We don't even take the time and put the effort forth getting to know her enough to
that's
know
true.
if she's the woman that we need.
I can hear Mimi like, well, maybe you don't need that fat ass. Maybe you need what, Mimi?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Look, my thing is
That's what I'm
niggas
saying.
be so busy. They dick be thinking for them. They mind don't think for them. They
That's what I
dick
said.
think
We
for
guilty
them.
for the same shit that I
Right.
said earlier.
Mimi say
So
maybe
you can
need
have
that.
the perfect woman in front of you, and she may not be what you need.
What you
know,
want.
physically,
Like what you say that you
physically.
want, right? Yeah.
But if you a boss ass nigga and you out there and you getting that shit, you can give her what the fuck she need physically. That's nothing. But if she's meeting your needs emotionally and she knows how to cater to you,
Praying
and she
for you.
knows what exactly, she's praying for you. She knows what irritates you. She knows all of that shit. Why not invest in that woman?
But what if she that Bertha, that big back? Remember that big like maybe you don't.
But
need
my homeboy, when
Black girls need love too,
Monday,
Craig.
remember when I was
Fat girls
talking
need to
about
go to
them.
the gym. That's what it is.
Listen. Remember when I was talking about them Henritas, right?
Yeah.
And I had my business meeting.
Okay.
the ones that they don't see at
My
night.
videographer told me that them big wide back bitches is in style.
I like big
That's
women.
what they like
Yeah,
to
I
see.
do too. I
Shout
crack
out to all
jokes
the
and
big
shit.
ladies.
I
I
crack
love
Like
jokes.
big wide back bitches that
No,
may have
you
a
ain't-
skinny
you-
waist.
no, Mr.
and
Trey ain't
wide
coming off.
shoulders
They
and
sloppy,
wide
not
hips.
yet,
Right,
not
no,
sloppy.
being,
And they
right?
got that
Because
BBL.
Can we all brothers? Can we agree
Bro.
that some of
That's
these
what they
women
like.
look better when they was chunkier and thick,
Absolutely.
when they get that lap band surgery and then they get to looking like a ghost?
Listen, it's probably
They
some.
comfortable.
Look like
It's probably
a
some
cancer
heavy
patient.
set women out there that are.
But men
excellent.
like heavy set
they
women.
They do.
They
They
do.
do.
They
They
do.
like.
They
They
do.
like
Shout out to all
that.
the big queens.
Yeah.
Some women-
They like the big
some women look
bitches
better
with the
full.
wide back
Some of them look better
big
full.
arms.
and the fupas.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest.
250,
Yeah.
375.
They like that
Oh,
fat ass
and I like
pussy.
I'm just saying.
They like that loose roast
Yeah.
beef
I don't know about
pussy.
that.
They like that.
Listen, I ain't finna call.
That's up there.
I ain't finna call my brothers out there that
Roast beef pussy. They like that.
be going
Arby's.
after them
They be liking
375.
that.
Arby's.
375.
That be
They
that
got
be
the
loving.
meats. They got the meats, bitch. They be
Boom,
liking
boom,
that.
boom.
They
Period.
They,
Yeah,
they,
he fucking with me.
they
Y'all.
pretty
Arby's.
as hell.
Arby's music.
They pretty as hell in 375.
Telling you.
Yeah, they do. I know some. I've seen some.
I know some brothers
That
out
might
there.
not
But
be-
this,
that might
okay,
not be
this is
for
my
me,
thing.
but-
This is my thing. This is my thing.
Tell
This
us,
is my
Queen, tell us.
thing.
I want to know.
If you got a woman that is everything you need and her only vice is that she is not the weight that you want her to be, would you not take her into the gym and work with her and be like, baby, let's get this
Working it out
together.
all day long.
Yeah.
But Mimi, are they teachable to get that woman in there?
You should wanna be.
Some women ain't teachable to get in there. They
That's
say
true.
No.
Yeah.
That's
it's that,
true.
It's that man.
Some bitches
Listen,
is lazy.
Yeah.
You don't think that man can get that woman in there if she
I
likes
think
it?
you can.
He probably can.
If she wants him,
But
love
if
him,
she
if she
wants
love
to
him.
If she
do
love him,
it,
if she
if
love
she
him or not.
wants to do it. See, the
You can
problem
lead a horse
is
to water.
you can lead a hoe to water, but you can't make a drink. See, the problem
You
is
can hit it raw.
and then you can be on child support,
Yeah.
paying only getting $50 out your check. Okay, yeah, we ain't talking about that. But the problem is, I'm gonna be honest, cause I'm about to get on the bitches for right now, cause I done got on the women. Yeah, I'm about to get on you. I'm about to get on you, trifling ass bitches.
Chocolate drop going raw.
Yeah, it's about to get raw in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bitches out here that don't know how good they got it with a man or a baby daddy. And it's a bitch like me that ain't got no kids that'll be happy to take that nigga up off your hands. I ain't got no kids.
Come on, chocolate.
I ain't got no kids, and I got good pussy, and I got good neck. So what the fuck we talking about?
Wow.
So what the fuck we talking about? So you sitting up here and you got bitches like me that's in competition that want your nigga.
Take it all, man.
Yeah,
take it
you
back.
gonna need all of that.
Take
So
it
drink
all
it all. Yeah, neck that. So you got a bitch like me that ain't got no kids. I have a mother that I watched that taught me how to treat a man, how to cater to a man. You know what I'm saying? How to fuck a man good. My mama told me, bitch, if you don't want to give him no pussy, bitch, you better give him that neck. Okay? Yeah. So I'm raised up off of that. So you got a bitch like me that's already trained to cater and to treat your man good.
Shout out to Chocolate Drop.
Period.
MVP.
Yeah.
Detroit stand up.
My mama used to tell me, bitch, you ain't gonna give him nothing to drink. He thirsty. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? He hungry. You ain't gonna cook him nothing to eat, bitch. He hungry. What you doing? Yeah, my moms was on me heavy about.
Shout out to mama.
Yeah, period. About how to treat a man good. So you got somebody like me that ain't got no kids. I know how to treat a man right. And you sit up here and you lacking on your nigga. You can't suck his dick when he wake up in the morning. You can't make sure that he fed. You can't pack up his lunch. Bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you... What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? That's the nigga I've been waiting on. That's the nigga I'm gonna come and swoop up off of you. Cause you don't know how good you got it.
Give him a shot.
He needs the Tito's. He need everything.
Chocolate Drop.
But this is real shit.
But
this is real shit though. And not only do I have my mother teaching me how to be a good woman, I have my father teaching me how to be a good woman as well. So I'm sitting up here and I know the gateways to a man's heart. But y'all bitches, y'all so worried about the money. Y'all so worried about what a nigga gonna do for you.
What he driving?
How much he making? What he staying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what the
Mimi, real
fuck?
quick. What's your cash at?
Pretty girl 313. PRETTIGURLL 313. That's my cash.
Are you teachable?
We cash
Are you
shopping
teachable?
Mimi today.
Because me personally, like just growing up with my aunts and my mom and my cousins, I'm a pleaser. They done told me already the game and how to really captivate a man. But the problem is we don't have a lot of men that are being raised on how to captivate a woman.
Oh, you got a motherfucking caller. What's
And
going
we got
on?
4 minutes. They gotta get on
Period.
point.
Who this?
Real quick, cause this G Scott.
Hey G, how you doing? What you got to say?
If y'all don't give that woman her flowers for saying that shit,
Come on, man.
Period.
And that's real right there. I damn near ran to the pole. I'm about to get 6 points off my high-low lights because of her.
No, for real. My mom always raised me to be like, bitch, you don't nag your nigga. That's what you got your girlfriends for. You be his piece. When he come around you, you supposed to be his piece. You supposed to solidify him. You supposed to bring him to a place of comfort where he don't get from the world. Bitch, you talk about that other shit with your girlfriends. Yeah. So I know the game.
Who sent you?
And what the how they do
God
some of
send
that
me,
shit?
baby.
You acting real different.
God send me,
Unusual.
Unusual.
Cheers. Unusual.
I ain't never heard this.
I'm just saying.
You got a brother want to sing to you.
Period.
Man.
You better.
Listen.
I'm sorry, G Scott. What was you saying? Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry,
She
G.
deserved her flowers for that speech.
Man.
You Martin Luther King, that shit.
I don't know if you touched that up podcast.
And I
It's
got
on my
brothers,
radio.
so I know how hard it is for them to maneuver in between bitches. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I see. Oh, did he hang up?
Yeah, he at work.
Okay, he at work. But I got brothers, so I seen they struggle. They call me like, sis, this bitch, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do. Like, honestly, I have friends. I'm gonna just say this. Some of y'all bitches push y'all baby daddies to the limit where they don't even want to be there to help y'all no more. I done had to talk men out of suicide, out of homicide, out of all of that. Because you so fixated on what people tell you. Scarred people. These are scarred women. These are women that ain't get it right, but ain't woman enough to say, hey, bitch, I fucked up. I fucked up.
Never happened.
I didn't know if I would have knew if I would have knew right now what I knew back then, I would be way better off. But they ain't women enough to tell you that, so they gonna make you a scarred bitch as well.
Make you accountable.
Yeah.
Hold you accountable for their actions.
Yeah, but it's real out here, and you have to realize. See, that's why I don't believe in child support and all that other shit. If a man is taking care of his child, he taking care of his child, bitch. Whatever you got to do to make it right for all of y'all, bitch, do what it motherfucking takes to make it right for all of y'all. Period. Whether he fucking another bitch or not.
Do
Bitch,
we gotta pass a fucking offering plate around
Ooh,
for this?
pass the offering
Like,
plate.
God damn.
Pass the offering plate.
Like, what the fuck is she on? What is you?
Pass the
We
offering
call that
plate.
a love
We gonna
offering.
bring
We
you
need
some
a love
Earl
offering.
Stevens every show.
This
every
is
show.
Earl
We gotta
Stevens.
give her some Earl
Dropping
Stevens every
She
fucking
dropping
This
show.
is
jewels.
Earl
Today,
Stevens.
Because a drunk mind
No.
speaks sober thoughts.
No,
like a
but this
motherfucker
is
around
real
this bitch.
because I have my
Can you hear me?
brothers.
Can
No,
you hear me?
I love the fuck out of you, Mimi. Come on.
I have blood brothers
Can you
calling
hear me?
my phone like
Dropping jewels.
like Mimi. I don't
Dropping
know what to
jewels.
do. Like, I love this bitch and I love my kids, and she taking me through the ringer, and I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And I give them the real on that shit. And sometimes, unfortunately, our brothers have to bite the bullet. Cause that's the bed that you made and that you laid in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, one of my brothers, his kids stay with him. They want to stay with him. He is the better provider.
That's a beautiful
Between
thing.
him and the mom, he is the better provider. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it really took a lot. Like, you know what? We don't talk about the black community. Black women don't talk about the trifling ass bitches. Cause I'm gonna be honest, and you know, I don't know who gonna see this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I was to the point where I was about to call CPS on my nieces and nephews' mother because I knew she wasn't the right fit for them. She wasn't doing what she needed to do, and I was walking into conditions that was unfit for them. They couldn't live. They couldn't wash their bodies. They couldn't eat. They couldn't do none of that shit.
And if
so
you
I
made that plausible observation, you wouldn't have been wrong
yes,
for making that move.
yes. And I was to the point where I'm like, I'm about to call these niggas up because they don't deserve to be in these types of conditions. But people don't want to talk about that. They just want to act like that the mothers is the ride or dies. They laying all the shit down. No, a lot of y'all bitches is unfit.
Right, like they're right in any circumstance.
Yeah, a
They're
lot of
right
y'all
by default.
A
And
lot
it's
of
not
y'all
the
bitches
case.
is unfit. And y'all don't have what it takes to really take care of y'all kids. Y'all really need to give them to the daddies for real. But don't nobody want to talk about that. But I'm going to talk about it, bitch. Because I done told my brother on many occasions, I'm about to call CPS. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to call CPS. Because this is
cash out
Exactly.
my
Should be
baby.
struggling with the kid, right?
Exactly.
And then legally obligate the father to put her in a place where her lifestyle is sustained by his child support. We just spoke on that earlier.
I'm
Right.
talking about.
And that's not saying every case for the people that's like,
Look,
oh, man.
I ain't even about to tell all the details because I was about to let that shit rip. But I'm just saying, like,
it
it
fly
is
out.
really, like, it's a lot of good men out here.
It is.
And they are doing what it takes to make sure that their kids is in a safe, clean,
I will say
stable
I'm
environment.
one of them, so I'm trying my best.
And they teachable.
Period, G. And they
I'm
teachable.
learning
And they
every
teachable.
single day.
Yeah, yeah.
Period.
Every single day.
And it's a lot of women out here that's bitter.
Super bitter.
And they using that system that they know is against the man to begin with. To fuck over him. To fuck over him. to take all that he got. My thing is, you know, the one thing I want to say about the female that said that she took her baby daddy off child support. Kudos to you, bitch. Kudos to you. Because let me tell you, she said, you know what? He want to get his CDL. Let me take him off of child support so he can be able to afford and be able to take care of me and our family. I applaud that. But you got so many bitter bitches out here because the nigga found another bitch. Because we don't talk about that. Yeah, he found somebody that was better than you, bitch. You thought you was better than sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? But he found somebody better than you, bitch. So now you a little bitter. And you want to make him pay. But the truth is, he the better choice any motherfucking.
You can't draw
way.
water from a dry well.
He the better choice. He the better choice any motherfucking way. But we don't want to talk about that.
Earl Stevens, you the GOAT, baby. Call me up. I'm gonna take you public out here, man.
And we appreciate you, Mimi.
No, for real.
We love you for that.
Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of
you know, I love
women.
my black king.
You supposed to.
I do. I love my black
Go
king.
to bat for him.
Yeah, I got brothers. I ain't got no sisters. So when they go through shit, they call me. So I love my brothers.
And
I
when
love
we
my
get out
black
of line,
You got one more right here, Mimi.
I love you too, baby.
You got four.
I love all my black brothers. I know what y'all go through. I don't have no sisters. I just got brothers. So I know what y'all go through.
For sure.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. G, appreciate you.
Period.
And appreciate you.
Detroit Stand Up Podcast. 7 My
Period.
Radio.
And this
Friday,
motherfucker.
6 p.m. Mimi is a star. Let's go. Earl Stevens. Call me up.
Period. Earl Stevens. Make sure you get my motherfucking, because you know, look.
Cash out.
I can take you up a couple notches or two, bitch.
Mark, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
7 My Radio. Let's go.
7 My Radio. Detroit Stand Up. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Period.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7